Hey everyone, it's your boy Drethus back with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and today we have a discussion about Harrier. No, we're not. No, today we're looking at a new series at my channel made Doomtar Hard Secret Rooms, and we're gonna start with Secret Room number 5, one of the hardest ones that are out there, rare attack champions only. Now, the things that you need to take care of and the things that you need to understand for that secret room specifically is that there are three things that you need to have as under your consideration. Number one, be faster than the champions that you're about to face. 126 speed is the fastest champion that you're gonna face in that dungeon, so all you need is 130 speed and higher. 230 if you have Evil Eye and you wanna go 2-1, like 2 times you go and 1 time they go, if they get to go. The next thing that you need to pay attention is the accuracy that you need to be able to land those debuffs. 250 is the accuracy that you want on your debuffers. And the number 3, and the most important from my part, is the fact that you don't have any healing whatsoever or any support or whatsoever. You kind of need as much more crowd control as you can possibly have. Stun gear, freeze gear, or whatever. Stun gear is a must, and 2 of the good champions that are pretty much excel in this secret room is number 1, Soulbound Boyer, as you can see here. But if you don't have 2 or 3 or 1 Soulbound Boyer, you can go with the Ogrin, which is called Ruffstone. He's also an attack-based rare with AoE on his first move, and he can be utilized with stun gear at the very best. Now, why you want stun gear and why you want them in stun gear? The reason is the more they go, the more chances they have to stun the enemies, and the more chances of survivability your entire team has. Now, number 2 is pretty much on their masteries. We're going to rely a little bit on how you're going to build those champions and what you need to pay attention of. So let's start with the obvious, okay? Let's start with the champions that we kind of know what they're going to be dealing with. And this is, for example, Warmaiden that I'm using at my team. Now, I have here on 209, 206 speed with 105 crit rate, 138 crit damage. I don't care about those stats, to be honest. I don't care about her damage. What I do care is that she lands her A3, and that's on 312. A little bit overboard, but better to be overboard than not. So there she goes, and she deals a lot of she deals a lot of damage. She just applies the debuff as in hand. Now also, I have her in a stun set gear, which makes her pretty much stun people from the get-go. Why I got her in that? It's because her damage is so low, and I kind of don't care about that. What I do care is have fearsome presence, and masteries, guys, is everything in those secret rooms. Okay, you got to go with full masteries on those secret rooms. Fearsome presence, so I got 5% more chances to stun, and I got leads on the stun. So whenever I stun someone, I get a 60% chance to place a leech on them. Also, good, worth mentioning masteries are Exalting Death. Whenever someone dies, he gets healed. And Evil Eye, because she is first, she drops a meteor of the first group a little bit further down the road. And Sniper, obviously, for having her able to land the decreased defense. Now, let's go into the DPSers a little bit. The DPSers are fairly easy. Build them as bulky as you can. 4.5 for my Elhain, 192 speed. 106 crit rate, a bit overboard, but it's fine. 250 crit damage. You don't care about accuracy or whatever. She doesn't have any ability that you should care about. Anyways, like crit rate and attacks all enemies 2 times. Those are the 2 things that you should consider. And I also have her in a kinda counterattack. Whenever she gets kinda attacked, backfired or anything, if anyone doesn't get crowd control, she can pretty much go in and kill him on the counterattack. That's it goes. And from there on, we have crit rate into crit damage with a bit more damage because she's gonna be topped up, more healing, decrease with Cycle of Violence, her CDs, because there is a secret, this is a secret room and they have much higher HP than you, 6%, because that actually makes sense for you to have it. Also, kill streak is the more that we kill, we're gonna stack it up to 12% increased damage, and on the second wave and the third wave, probably we're gonna have that 12%. And I have here with a Helm's Master because she can actually deal a lot of damage. Now, for defensive abilities, resilience, I don't care whatsoever for those. Not being critted is what I kind of like for her. If she kills someone, she gets healed. That's also cool. When she gets attacked, 25% removes any debuff if she been crowd control. And if they keep going into her, delay death and retribution to counterattack. Something similar is my Kael, although Kael is working more towards the opportunist, which is a 12% increased damage to the stun targets, because he's almost the slowest of the lot, so pretty much everyone is going to be stunned before he attacks, so that 12% actually helps him. Because I'm below the threshold of 250 crit damage, I'm going with Flawless Execution, which gives me a flat good damage outburst, a good average, not flat, a good average, okay, overall. Helm's Master is proccable, and Flawless Execution might be better when you're not hitting that cap to go for a more consistent damage. Now, I have some healing when he kills someone or someone kills someone, and the rest are just snipers, so he lands some poisons and Lore of Steel, because I think I have him in a crit rate set. So yeah, that actually makes sense. His main stats are really low on attack, 3.2. I could be much higher, but I don't know why I slacked there. 182 speed with way too much crit rate. You can go with 85 crit rate. You don't have to be 100 crit rate. That because you only need his A2 ability, which is his AoE ability to smack. 243 crit damage, and I have a little bit accuracy and resistance, mostly from my Greg Hole. Now, the two people that you kind of gonna have the same stuff are the Soulbound Boyers and the Ruffstone. Build them equally. It's exactly the same build. She can be crit capped at 75%. You don't have to go 100% with her. Stun gear on her, and I'm using Cruel Gear, so she does some damage at least. 2.5, 1.6, 217. I'm close to 220 because I kind of want her to go 2 times before the enemy goes with the Evil Eye from Warmaiden. 100%, yeah, I'm overboard, I know. 151 crit damage, I don't care about those stats. 262, this is mostly because if someone gets on the loose, you have an extra ability from her A3, which fully gonna deplete the target's turn meter. And that also only needs 75% crit rate, so that's kind of like a cold heart. Okay, and the masteries are fairly simple. I don't care about her damage. I do care that she lands stuns, Fearsome Presence, and Harvest Despair. Leads. I kinda want leads. And healing. Life Dringer and Whirling of Death if she actually gets some kill. And a little bit more damage doesn't help either way. Ruffstone, exactly the same build. If I had him, I will build him exactly the same. Also, my other one is with Helm's Master. I kind of made her a little bit more damaging, but you can actually make her with the stun choices for masteries. It doesn't matter. As long as she stuns, that's what will move you forward. Now, let's see a little bit about the run. Let's see how this run is going to be handled, and I'm going to make a manual. I'm going to manual it a bit so you see how we go. So we start with AoE. No stuns. Okay, that was unfortunate. We got some stuns here. And now I'm gonna smack. We smacked a little bit. And now we have her. That's it. Next wave. So, same stuff. Crowd control and leads. That's what we want. Okay, we smacked a little bit here. Let's see, can we stun more? Okay, he's not stunned, but we're fine. See, it's super easy. You only need to have enough numbers, and pretty much stun is what drives you forward. More stun from her, and they're pretty much dead already. Let's do this. Yep. Doesn't matter. There we go. Easy peasy. It's not that hard. You just need to have your correct mindset. So 126 speed is the speed that you need to be above of. Accuracy 250 for your debuffer to land his debuffs. And then you need 2 characters or 3. I'm using 3 characters with stun and leads mastery as choice. You have no healing, so this is the only thing that is gonna prevent you from dying. Crowd control and healing. So till the next video with another secret room pretty much. It was Rethus. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe. Bye.